I probably just won't use it. Since Kanto is like literally the only region that I know by heart. I used to know Johto by heart too, but after that it just became a bunch of games that I still haven't finished ever. Can you believe that? I have not. I'm not even kidding. And in order to see the end of a 3rd gen game, just because I was too lazy, I watched an LP, and I just kind of wasn't very active about actually paying attention to it. And you know, I just kind of I don't know. Oh, they kind of like flew around a lot of the time and just like skipped some things. I didn't skip a lot, but it was kind of just like I never really got the hang of the terrain. And Platinum I just still honestly haven't even finished. Which is kind of sad considering that I'm doing on a, you know, a hack of it, that's it. Anyway, doing a, name from the previous draft, I guess you could say, of this LP, where I was talking to Top during it, and he was just like, and I told him that I had run into a Rattata, and he was just like, he's a rabbity tap 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 tap, and thus I call it Rabbity Tap. So that's going to be my Route 1 Pokemon, which it's ambiguous whether I'm really allowed to have it, given that I technically did run into stuff before that, but it wouldn't have been fair really to not be able to catch it. But on the other hand, there are so many like areas that you go to before you go and get to any like significant fights that it's kind of like, oops, kind of is fair enough in terms of actual difficulty. Sadly though, the plain fact is usually when I go through a Pokemon game, I actually catch even fewer Pokemon than I'm going to. In this particular LP, just because I'm going to try to get one on every route, and that means that and area, so it'll probably be like 30 things that I catch, and I don't normally catch 30 things in a Pokemon game. And oops, another oh no, it's a critical hit. Whatever shall I do? Crud. I can't think of another name for a because it's really just going to be a troublesome clone of the thing that I already had caught, but okay. Well, it's a clone of the thing that already is important, so because it's a clone, I'm going to, in the legacy of Top's Ditto named Mew, going to assign the most easy to catch Pokemon in Generation 1 the name of the most annoying Pokemon to catch in Generation 1. Except I honestly think that, like, probably easier than getting, like, a Dragonite, just because unless you use TMs and stuff, Dratini doesn't learn any decent moves, and Dragonair isn't really that big of a improvement. How would you know about what a Pokédex does if it's a project to research Pokemon that only 2 people are involved with besides the original professor? 2 people! And this random guy who just knows how to use it. Although I wonder what he would use that potion for. And also, what if he misses? I mean, I know he can't miss, but he only has 1 Pokeball. That's kind of problematic. Oh wait, in one of the original games, I can't remember if it was red and blue or in yellow, because I remember that it was different between them for some reason. You would have him miss it, and he'd be like, "Oh no! I ran out of Pokeballs. I better get out of here and go to the Pokemart and get some more. This might be kind of a problem." I always forget to get with this thing, and I always forget what it is. Not that I ever remember what items are, because to remember what items appear at what spots is, like, ridiculously spending too much time on these games. I mean, I'm a Pokemon nerd, but I don't really spend much time on them. It's not like I try to catch them all, or EV train a team to battles. Oh no, it's another I hope I run into something different or interesting in Viridian Forest. I'm kind of tempted to name this one Mew 3 if I catch it, but that would just be redundant. So instead, I'll name it a counterpart to a clone. Yes, I'm going to name it after a character that's in the game. And I don't know why. But, you know, this is something to do in my free time. Oh. I'm going to heal them all. Because I was so cruel and tortured them. And honestly, as much as I'd like to train up 3 Rattatas, or just an army of Rattatas, I'm going to reduce it down to just 1. And because I don't feel like wasting my time, I'm going to... Or, what am I doing? No, not that. I'm going to store the ones that are level 3 and keep the one that's level 4 so that I can therefore actually, you know, spend less time training it. I'm a time-efficient person like that. And yet I go around doing weird challenge things on remakes of games that I've played 5 billion times already, while taking the trouble to record them more than once, actually. This is about how far I got in the previous version before I realized that it was not a very good idea. Well, it's last time I ran into a Weedle, which kind of looked like a Wiggler, which we were talking about before, and this time it's a Caterpie. I always wondered what that thing on its face was. Is it like some kind of stick? I don't know. Ah! Quit string shotting me! I know exactly what I'm going to name you because you keep string shotting me. Not that I'm ever going to use string shot again, but that doesn't mean it's not a valid basis for a name, right? Right? Right! Again, when it grows, the shed skin covers itself with silk and becomes a cocoon. You mean it becomes a cocoon? How preposterous. This is... Well, of course it becomes a cocoon. That's like the way Caterpies work. Anyway, that's because it kept string shotting me. Oops. I've had stints of listening to this victory music for far too long. Spider-Man! Go Web! Go! Go Web! Go! Go Web! Go! I don't even know why I'm saying that over and over, it just seems kind of funny. Anyway, just like last time, I'm going to heal up, and then I'm going to end this recording session so that I can do some power training. Yay! Isn't that fun? I knew you'd think so. You guys are great. Oh, you guys are great. You guys are so great, man.